this time, but they said not to sign up for any races, so so I guess we won't. Yeah, only 24 hours left until the first split. Time slot, we're gonna try the second one though. A lot of practice sessions. Let's see, I have a bit more than 2 hours. They're all full too. I'll join one of the full ones. Wait, I could sign up for the first race start tomorrow. Might be fun. Just do a warm-up race start. If the session starts 7, sign up for that. The race starts at like 7:30 or 8, I don't know. I could do like a stint or two. Yeah. I suppose that could be interesting. This is very lightly wet. It's just started raining, huh? Well then, I'm not gonna try baseline. Try this one. We go out there on slicks and see if they still work.
You're on a dry tyre.
Just on the wipers though. Let this guy pass. This is still slicks, isn't it? This is still slit. Sorry man, I regret letting him pass here.
Car right. Stay on the left. Clear on the right.
Yeah, this is still dry. Turn off the wind wipers here. Oh, that's not 100%. It's close.
Car right. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the right.
Yeah, let's try to not drop this one as bad this lap. This section might be getting a bit wetter.
slow car ahead. Go
Probably
left.
getting a bit slip here. I should have just not missed or Rouge last lap, then I would have had a better fast lap there. Probably time for some wipers.
You got a slow car on the right. Slow car ahead. Go right.
Oh! Just can't get an exit anywhere though.
Left side.
Was
Still
able
there.
to
Clear.
around there. Not sure if he let me by or if I squeezed by. Oh! There's the rear end. I think we're reaching the end of slicks.
Got wheel
There
damage.
goes the slicks. Oops. Still labeled very lightly wet. Right, still labeled very lightly wet, but
You're on a dry tyre.
it's now wet by the looks of it. Actually, I want to try the... try the wet tire here. See how well it works on very lightly wet conditions. Oh, let's turn it back in there, huh? Yeah, this is greasy. Wouldn't want to be on slicks now, to be honest.
Car right. Clear.
Or rather, I wouldn't want to be on cold slicks now. Okay. First full lap on rain tires. Oh, that's not nice. You know, I have one theory. Should brake a bit earlier too, now that it's wet. Yeah, didn't work out, did it? Shouldn't do curbs in the wet anyway, so... But it's still very lightly wet. One thing I want to try... Let's see... You know how wet tires, right? How wet tires... Like this, then if I just swap to dry tires and do nothing else... I print screen this... Come on boys, I said print screen this. No? No? Okay. Print screen isn't working, that's fine. Last one worked, so... What we have is... On dry tires... Ride heights are down by 2.5 millimeter across the board. 2.5 millimeter. So the ride heights increase slightly more in the back, which means that when you put on tires, you get the ride heights go up, and you get slightly more stagger. I mean rake, not stagger. Rake. I'm gonna try one thing. Put the wets on. I'm gonna do 2 clicks of wing, because we can do that on the pit stops now. With that, it's my only change. Is that gonna do anything good for me? Because the other day I tried fiddling with the ARBs and it didn't really do much, to be honest. Well,
Left side. Clear.
you're out on slicks, Randy? That car looked very slippy.
Slow car on the right.
That's right. I was gonna turn that on. I'll do that the next time I bin it. Okay, at least it was less sketch. Oh! Ferrari behind is off. Know the feel. Oh! Nobody saw that. Nothing to see here. We give that a few more clicks of traction control and see if it does anything. Already very high on it, but okay. There's an FPS drop there. Interesting. We don't need first gear anymore at this point, but did a 239. That is definitely my fastest lap ever on the wets, but it's probably the least wet it's ever been on the wets too, so. But I'm moderately optimistic right now with how nice the car drives, or yeah. See, I'm a lot faster than him through here. He's skidding like crazy, like I was doing before I did the wing trick. I think maybe this could save her ass.
Slow car ahead. Go right.
Yeah. Hey, Bevan is here too. Is this the time to do the introduction, or are you guys gonna join Discord? Wait. All right. It is iRacing and coffee after all. Oh look, it's not just me. Nothing to see here. Yes. We improved the lap. No, we didn't. 42. Definitely getting wetter.
You got a toy car on the right. Go left.
It's not actually, I say oh, incarnation of stability yet, but it's definitely a lot more drivable on 6 swing than it was on 4 in the rain. Hey, there he goes. And in the wall. Try one lap without anyone ahead of us then. See. See what the suffering is like. My loneliness. Well, it's not raining here. Judging by the spray in my mirror, yeah. Or Rouge is now a third gear corner. And Radilon. Oh. Okay. So it's not a masterpiece of car balance. Right? But it's definitely better than it was. So, before the rain gets really heavy, try 8 wing. Still have time. Plenty of time. Put the wing on 8. Fly. How much wings do we have? 9. Nine degrees. I'll just make it up to max. See what happens. Here we 9 degrees. Ring angle 9. Okay, good. Wet tires. Let's go. Also kind of wanted to have a look at the tires. They were not wearing that much. Didn't drive that long either, but yeah, cold tires. Full fuel. Wet track.
Slow car ahead. Car stopped on the right.
I think all cars are slow at this point. Oh. Have my wipers. Put those on. Still light enough in the rear, to be honest. Well, it wasn't like magic or anything. Think it's better though. Outlap definitely felt better. I'm gonna try something. Something important actually. How many liters do we use per lap? Not that many, do like... I'll have like 5 liters on board. Right? Like we typically would before a stop. 5 liters, wing down to 4. Yeah. And yeah, wet tires, I gotta make it around somehow. Right. Done. Wait, I don't actually have to go around, do I? Do I? Can I reverse out of the bitbox here? Yes. It's only a little. They're not gonna kill me for it. Let's see. Wets. Yes. Fuel. Infueling. Add old fuel. Like this. Yeah. Tires. And then let's try this. Yep, car's up. Swapping tires. Still fueling. Swapping tires. Still fueling. It's 20 seconds. Still fueling.
Okay, punch it.
Yeah. Seems like we're definitely covering that under a stop. Nice. Pool's starting to form too now. Itrasai.
You got a slow car on the right.
So he called it a day there anyways. It's just a skate park down here. Water everywhere. Tarmac. Whoa. Rubber. I think it's safe to say the track is properly wet now. At least it didn't snap there. So 24 behind, that is 49, yeah. I'm not really going any faster, but I'm going a little bit fast, marginally faster than I was with lower wing. Just feels more safe. Which is, you know, which is good.
Morning.
Hey! How are you this morning?
I'm good. It's raining in town, so I'm having the day off work.
Alright. If you join this practice session, it's raining here too.
I did see that, yeah. How are you finding the moisture?
I tried just cranking the wing up to the max setting, and it's a little bit better actually.
I was in a practice session last night, and it sort of light rain started, and I was like, oh, this actually isn't too bad. You know,
Yeah.
you're not losing much on your lap time. And then Jim came on the radio and said, this is now officially a wet session. And then I was like, started to notice, like you're able to feel the car, like obviously the front end grip wasn't there, and your braking points changed a bit. And then within a lap of him saying that, everything just seemed to go absolutely haywire. Like the dry line became undrivable. So yeah, I went in for wets, and I only sort of lasted half a lap with them, and I was tired and wanted to go to bed. But it was a lot of yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting in the race when the rain comes. That's all I'll say.
Yep. Because it's fine for a while until the slick tires fall out of the temperature window.
Yeah, yeah.
Then it's suddenly not fine. Like I was driving yesterday on very light rain, and it took like 4 or 5 laps, and we were still fine.
Yeah, exactly right. Which sort of lulled me, and I was like, oh, yeah, it's not so bad. I just got to ease it back 10%. But no, it quickly turned into something very different.
Yeah. Also, when I joined this session, it was very light rain, and when I checked the weather,
Also, what? I think you just dipped out for me.
it was very light rain. It was also very light rain, so then I just hold up. I'll just park the car and put on remove this push to talk thing because my button is getting worn.
Ah, yeah.
If you buy a new steering wheel, it comes with a new button.
Very, very true. When you finally do it, Toby, you know you're gonna like wet yourself with excitement, then be kicking yourself that you hadn't upgraded for so long.
Yeah.
You're just waiting for that, and you're a glutton for punishment.
Nah. I'll just pretty relaxed about upgrading.
Yeah.
I'll do it eventually. Just with the whole wheel strapped to one of those $100 foldable rigs that you buy on Amazon, and between the kitchen table and kitchen chair from IKEA, it's like...
Yeah, that's true. Actually, I forgot yours. Yeah, you need to keep it somewhat collapsible or demountable.
Yeah, I need to keep it compact so I can...
Do you have to ever take it apart? Like if you have friends or family visiting, do you need to sort of be able to remove it, or is it still just stays there? You just need it to be small.
Basically what I do is I take the... I mean, it takes like a total of 40 centimeters of space beyond the table. So what I do is basically I just move the chair. Then we have another half a meter of space.
The question I've been told to ask you, Toby, is do we get paid?
Not any more than I do. I'll give you 20% profits each.
Sounds
Let's
good.
go. I like it. Lock that in.
Alright, let me just... There's Reddit. There we go. I was cringing a little bit yesterday when those people... yeah.
Hang on, got a phone call, baby.
Without calling them out, but yeah.
Yeah. I actually...
Funny.
Yeah. I was laughing a bit myself.
I feel like you were slightly suspicious as well.
Yeah. It was like such a cliche setup question.
Yes.
So let's see. I'm gonna put the fuel back in. So I just tried, for the record, changing the rear wing angle on the pit stop. and it is safely covered under a full fuel tank.
Really? That's
Yeah.
because it's 10 seconds to
Yeah, it's
change it.
10 seconds.
And do you think it performs better at what, like 5 wing or 6 wing, or what? You only change it 1 wing or 2 wing?
You can change it as much as you want, so I just put it up to 9, max setting, and it
Yeah.
makes the car more drivable. At least to me.
Yeah.
So I think if it's raining on my stint, I'll just do that
Yeah.
to stay a
I'll-
bit safer.
I will start off in the normal one and then transition to that.
Yeah. I tried fiddling with the ARBs, but it doesn't really seem to do much, to be honest.
Nah, the Mustang's very responds to very small changes, and it can turn it in
Yeah.
the wrong direction very, very quickly.
What I noticed with the tires is that the dry and wet tires have different diameters, right?
Yeah.
So it changes the ride heights. So if you put on the wet tires, you get like 0.3, 0.4 more rake,
Mm.
which also increases oversteer.
Yeah. It's a hard one because if you were to account for that in the dry setup,
Yeah.
it turns the car into a pig.
Yeah. So I think maybe we can just try to compensate with rear wing. It's not like it's a miracle, but it does seem to help. Especially in high-speed corners like, what's it called?
Who on?
Yeah, there, or it's called Blanchimont or something.
Yeah.
The last one. The one where I murdered you.
There's a line through Blanchimont. And I'm not quite sure where it is because obviously the rubbered line crosses the track.
Yeah. Find that if you just go a bit wide mid-corner, it's usually fine.
I was playing around with turning ABS and TC all the way up as well.
Yeah, I'm turning the traction control a good bit up. Kind of like having the brake as, using a bit of brake lock to keep the car stable
Turn
on
the
turning.
car. Yep.
So I'm just gonna go grab coffee too, actually.
I
have-
just racked 2 coffees up next to me so I don't have
Right.
to leave.
Yeah. I have a refill ready. Be right back.
That's it. Well, hello chat. How are you today?
Cricket noises. Maybe if you set up a topless webcam will attract more viewership.
I could get a bit of bare feet action going on.
That's what it's gonna be. Foot cam for sure.
You're out on track.
Oh yeah.
As you can probably tell by the leaderboard, it was drier when I joined the session.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Actually, the slicks held on for a few laps.
You still what's the line for Eau Rouge and Radeon in the wet? Is it the same but slower, or do you try and keep off the rubber?
Mm,
Well, it's definitely
just
slower.
thought- yeah.
It's definitely slower, but you kind of have to cross the rubber.
Yeah. right,
Anyways.
there's sort of there's only so many ways up there.
So
I'll be round there in about a minute, Bev, if you want to watch. And I'll try and do it.
Tob's just got in the car. I'm just watching the stream at the moment. I'll open up the game shortly. Just
Not a game.
I'll open up the service.
Yes.
Yeah.
How many shots of coffee have we got this morning?
I treated myself. I went around the corner and got myself a fancy one.
Oh.
So, I mean, they're double shot, but it's a very nice brew. But I woke up to a barrage of text messages about work, so I just got to deal with that.
Oh.
Not a barrage, but a couple of people wanting stuff done. Or extra stuff done, or wanting clarification. Not today though, folks.
What kind of work do you do that you can't do in the rain?
Landscaper. It's outdoors.
Ah.
I mean, some stuff you can do, but it's just not very fun.
The reason I have a Friday off as well.
Oh, what? I felt kind of bad about the abuse that I heard out the window to you.
Oh no, that's nothing.
On Friday. Whoever was in the pit sort of just did like the slow turn around to you and sort of looked up as if to say, "Who's this dickhead?"
Normally the standard comeback is get fucked or fuck off.
Yeah.
But
Come to it yourself.
Yeah, no, that I've even had food thrown at me.
Oh god.
Most people yell out, do something, or hurry the fuck up, or fix the road, or there was nothing wrong with this to start with, or
Sounds like people appreciate your job.
But we have traffic control set up, which inconveniences people when they've got to either slow down or stop, and normally they don't slow down. We had a truck driver yesterday who just did it twice. I don't know if it was for his own entertainment or he's just like, fuck this shit. But he wouldn't steer through our traffic control. He just like aim in the general direction of the lanes we'd set up and then drove straight through in the truck and just plowed all our cones over. So the rest of the traffic
annoying.
coming through, we have to run over and pick them all up off the road where they've scattered around. But we saw him the second time. He didn't even steer. He just drove through.
I think you need heavier cones.
Yeah, fill a few with concrete.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea. We did have a bus drag a cone away, and we never saw it again.
Right side,
No,
clear on the right. Slow car
the other
ahead.
boys waved to you, Bev, just automatically.
On the way through, I got a it was funny. Oh yeah, white ute, tradie, there you go.
Yeah, and even when you stopped and yelled, do something or whatever it was, even the supervisor put his arm up in the air and waved at you.
Yeah.
What's the weather doing? Is it disappearing or?
Definitely raining over here. I think it's just gonna get heavier and heavier for a while.
Got a slow car on the right. Go left.
I did notice that too. The weather model, like it was always rain on the windshield up Eau Rouge, but then on the back straight, it was less.
Yeah, you can see you check the radar now. It's Has like the scattered cover.
I turned my brake bias up to 60.
Yeah, me too.
And it seems to help a lot in the wet. Even dragging the brake through the corner a little bit seems to stabilise the car.
Yeah. How wet is the track now? Is it very wet or just definitely wet?
I know, not sure, but it feels like I got more grip than in the past. Like the steering wheel's a bit heavier than what I expected it would be.
Hmm.
Yeah, there is grip out here. Just need 50 cars to get the water off the track.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blanchimont, I think I definitely have to work on Anneau Rouge.
Yeah, seems like traction control on 12 also does a fair bit. Figures way earlier than 11. It's like always on.
Ah yes, I know what you mean now. Yeah, that's not bad actually.
It's like it triggers on turn in, like kind of I don't know what it's doing, but it's like probably evening the speed of the rear tires, I guess. Basically like stability control.
Yeah.
Sounds like when I was driving my dad's E92 on the snow.
be a very chill stint or 3 in the rain anyway.
Have we looked at timetabling as of yet?
But we should. I am, as always, happy to do morning stints.
Yeah, I forgot. How many Western Australians do we have? Is it just Beery? Oh wait, I think GM and I are in a group and you're in the other one. Toby, is that my memory?
I'm in between, so I think I'm 1 hour. Yeah, what is that?
We're 1 hour in front of you,
Yeah.
and they're 2 hours behind.
Yeah.
1 hour behind you, sorry, so...
Yes, I'm
Yeah,
in
split the
between you and
difference.
Beery.
And Wright's not driving anymore, it would appear.
No,
Pathetic.
Weak.
we ended up with the car. It's like, yeah, we'll all get in.
Yeah, right. Yeah. How confident are we that Wecky's going to turn up and drive and be in
It's
a...
his weekend off, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Are we
He-
going to
he
have
was-
to do some fucking... keep him focused, do you think?
He was in the car the other night, and he had pace out of the box.
Yeah, no doubt he'll be quick, but just hopefully keep him task oriented and positive.
He'll be fine.
Hope we can pull off the same grouping again. I remember last time the iRating was only like, or the average iRating was like 2 apart or something, and we were on sort of extreme ends of the split. Like I think with the number 6 and the number 20 car or something, weren't we?
Yeah.
So I reckon there's some sort of weighting in it, not just a raw average, but we'll see what happens.
I mean, it is raw average. It's just, yeah. We were a bit on the. Let's see. The RNG was a bit sketchy on us last time,
Mm,
and also the splits are super tight. Like,
that's true, yeah.
You'd think that 8 iRating would split us up, though.
Well, yeah,
it
that's
should
what I'm
be
saying.
fine.
Last time it was less than that, and we almost were. But I mean, we can't really control it, so.
Yeah. It's like if you're. Yeah, if we're like the number 20 something car out of 50, then it's not gonna split us up. But if we are maybe. Say one team is the number 1 car, then the other team could be in the split above.
Yeah.
That's just RNG. But it's not actually RNG, but it's beyond our control. So what kind of lap times are you rocking, GM?
I'm doing 49s at the moment.
Okay. I'm not. I'm not hopeless. I've been doing 49 to 48 over the past 4 laps.
So, yeah, there's a 1.6k who's a couple of seconds quicker in front of me, but he's heading off the track every now and again.
Yeah. Just kind of want to find the rhythm that I can survive. I mean, I did the same lap times the other day, but I was off the track 2 out of 3 laps, so...
I'm 6 laps in, and it hasn't been too bad. I do think the maxed out TC really helps in the low speed stuff where the Mustang does want to kick the rear a little bit.
Yeah. Seems to help lots there.
You can just hear it sort of ticking away in the
Yeah,
background.
yeah. It's like, you turn the wheel and you hear it go like da 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 da.
Yeah. And if it wasn't at 12, then yeah, it's like the straw that broke the camel's back. And you've lost the rear.
Yeah.
I'm still on 4 wing.
I remember we're able to change wing angle in pits now. Is that a thing?
Yes.
That's cool.
I was just saying to GM earlier, I checked it and you can cover it on fuel.
Nice.
When the rain starts falling, we can turn the wing up.
Bump it up a bit.
I'm running 9 at the moment, which is max. Does seem to help a lot, the high speed. It's not that high speed in the wet, but you know, slightly faster corners.
It looks like they gave the Ferrari another decent bop.
Oh, has anything been announced
Oh.
officially?
Yeah. You should be able to see it in the official session, even when you go to select your car, or even before that, you can scroll down and it should say it.
I just googled it.
Did they nerf?
I think it's minus 3.25% power.
Fuck, it is.
Hmm.
Yep, 3 1/4. Everyone got power bop except for the Mustang.
For the Mustang,
Let's
yeah.
go.
I'm not sure if the B class is probably running power bop this week, isn't it?
For the GT Sprint.
Yeah?
Yeah, I believe they have their own bop.
Oh, really?
I'm not sure, but
I thought
think
they
it'd
usually...
be the same. You'd think it'd be the same considering it's the same track.
Yeah. And I was fast on the straights with 4-wing. It was good fun.
Like now with the Boffin stuff, we could nearly run with 5-wing, but I think the car goes all right as it is. So yeah, the other night on 6th wing, taking a 1.2k bloke around in a Ferrari, and I couldn't tow past him or get behind him. The only thing I could do was brake well because of the downforce and stay very close behind him in the corners.
Yeah.
But it's a bit frustrating. It's like, oh, if like the separation between a 1.2k and a 2.6k, like obviously there's some good drivers in there, but you think
Ferrari
you
was
get
pretty-
past them.
Ferrari was very good.
Yeah. I had a lot of frustrated Lamborghinis in my mirror on my race yesterday.
I reckon I did notice that the other night as well. Can't remember. They were around my rating, and they were half a second a lap quicker than me, but they couldn't pass me.
Yeah.
I was they'd catch up in the corners, but then I was gone, and it'd just yo-yo.
Yep. It was like, even with the slipstream, I would just go away on the straights. Unless I made a mistake, they wouldn't be in position to brake pass.
When we enter the pits, do we have to keep so you know how there's like the green paint on the inside? Do we have to avoid that, or can we cut that?
You should try that now in practice.
Yeah, I think I will.
I think if you cut that, isn't the corner going to be very tight?
This is true. Such a fucking long pit lane as well. Like if we've got drive-throughs and stuff, it's actually going to be like a lap basically.
Yeah, it's pretty long.
It's like you found a bit of a groove in the wet here, Tom.
Yeah, it's not bad. I've been driving. No, 6-7 laps without the spin.
Yeah.
Lap times are stable, not setting the world on fire, but hey, losing 2 seconds a lap is better than losing 10 seconds every 2 laps.
Yeah.
think the sketchiest stint is probably going to be first stint back on the dries after the rain, isn't it?
Yeah, depending on how fine you're going to be cutting it, I guess. There'll be a bit of a crossover period.
Very nice.
Oh! 246, yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Didn't even notice myself.
Definitely feels like the first 5 or so laps are very scary. Not scary, but hairy with full fuel. And then the car gets better.
Yeah.
I don't think the traction inducements have changed.
At least not for the better.
What do you think the chances are of the race getting DDoSed? We've been having some trouble with that recently.
I think fairly large.
Yeah.
Depends. They had that charity race yesterday or the day before.
That's true. I don't recall seeing anything being attached during that.
Turned the TC back to 10, and it's better for me.
Yeah. I think
Bias
12
is at
might be.
60.
I think 12 might be the setting for me. Just keeps the car pointing the right direction.
Bristol Wang. Moderate really high usage. Weather. So another 20 minutes and the range will start to ease.
Yeah. Yeah. The session is over in 20 minutes, so
Yeah, but there'll be another one.
yeah.
Pretty sure the rain, the weather settings continue on to the next ones.
Hmm.
Yeah, definitely 9 wing seems to feel a lot more stable in these conditions. And I'm only on my outlet.
Yeah. Just makes the car a bit more pliable, in my opinion.
That's the word I had in my head as he said it. Definitely in the Matrix. Yeah, more throttle through Puon.
Yeah.
I think the car rotates enough as it is, so
I don't think rotation is the problem.
no. So
Mhm.
all that wing in these conditions.
Yeah.
Yeah, this feels really safe.
Oh, there's my first spin, but I didn't spin though. Hey,
Oh, did I jinx you,
beautiful
my friend?
save.
Oh. Ooh, yeah, well done.
Yeah, I was on the grass there, on the braking.
Are you snapping it back to 4th for Blanchimont?
Yes. I'll take that 1x.
You know, it'd go all right in a rain session. Is some of that THC tincture, just a little spray on under the tongue. Get in the zone, get in the groove.
Actually don't know what that is, but
Just something to mellow you out a little bit.
a little something special.
The cannabis.
Yeah.
Doing 247 twos,
Yeah.
and the car, like, I'm pretty happy.
Yeah,
See
it's,
the wing difference giving me different deltas in a few areas, but that's stable where it needs to be.
yeah. Feel especially like through No Name and the corner before that, whatever it's called. It's
The chicanes.
the one after, down the hill, the long
Ah, yes.
right-hander. Feel like it's really
Raj.
probably, yeah, like it's really giving it the little bit extra it needs to go through there.
Yeah, it definitely is, because that's where I gain, coming down the hill, 3/10 up. And then 4/10 up. Coming into No Name. Half a second up, and then if I bottle the exit of No Name, I lose a little bit.
Yeah. My delta is against the dry time anyway, so it's a bit red. Hmm. 46.5, that's pretty good.
It's a new fastest lap for Bjork. 2:46.6. That's what crew chief calls you.
Hmm. Yeah, at least he's trying.
Yeah. Beery's Malman. And Vicky Svenka.
Yeah. What about Mr. Hunstein?
I don't know, it's never said my name to me. What does it say for you? Well, you don't run it.
Yeah, I don't have crew chief. Yeah, a bit more like You know, the leave me alone, I know what I'm doing type.
You use the in-game one though, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just have the text up for that one.
He's a bit useless, but okay.
It's been getting better, but it's crew chief shits all over it, in my opinion. What you doing, Bev?
Not practicing.
Let me catch up to you.
Hold up, I'll just complete this lap.
I'm just coming through Paul's corner.
Yeah, I can see you on the Delta. We are apparently the only cars on track now. Spa all to ourselves. Just the two of us, let's go Discord.
Yeah, I bet it. Let's take this somewhere more private.
Yeah. There he is. Approaching at rapid speed. At least it stopped.
He's back.
Hey, he's back.
An architect specifying timber that doesn't even exist in Tassie. Very fun.
So you're also a Tasmanian, huh?
Yes, Drew and I are cousins.
I
Just kidding,
see.
just kidding.
Yes.
It's leaning into the meme.
And his sister is my
Ruth.
missus.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like Iceland. Do you have like the government-sponsored app where you can figure out who your cousins are?
We
Is that what
probably
they have?
should. We probably
They
should,
have that
but we
in
don't.
Iceland?
It's not quite the thing, but it's almost a thing.
Yeah.
It's a running joke, is it, in the country?
I mean, they do have an app, but it's not fully government-sponsored.
So you call them kissing cousins, don't you? It's some level of separation.
I mean,
That's
it
all
is
up down.
it is legal to marry your cousins, though, isn't it? I think
I don't know.
There's
in
families in America that are full inbred, intentionally.
I think
Are you familiar with the royal family?
Oh, yeah, I forget about that.
Keep it in the family.
I think in Norway it's legal, but you need permission from the or you need to file for permission, but it's always granted. Basically. I studied law for 1 year, and it was one of those fun facts that came up. Apparently,
Yeah.
there's about 10,000 couples of married cousins in Norway, or was 10 years ago.
Like what you've done with diversifying the gene pool,
Yeah,
or potentially will be one day.
taking one for the team.
You see the clouds sort of. Oh, I don't know.
There's a little whisker of blue sky I can see poking
Yeah.
through at the end of Camel. Basil, what are you doing? You fucking retailer. Are you gonna leave me alone so I can do some driving soon?
Should teach her to drive.
Well, I don't know who you think I'm talking to. I'm talking to my dog.
Yeah, that's what I thought. She can do the pedals and you can do the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Get a bit of teamwork.
Be the horn, just bark.
I remember us doing that actually one time. Me and the racing friend. When we were-
Yeah?
Yeah. It's actually not as hard as you think when you both kind
Yeah,
of
I
know
think-
what the line is like.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think we were doing like some sort of promotion stand at the mall. We had a simple rig with Gran Turismo 4 or something on it. You know, like the small kids wanted to try, but they weren't long enough to reach the pedals.
Ah,
So we would just do the pedals for them, and they would do the steering wheel.
yeah.
And usually those set the fastest times.
We're gonna go in and check out this motion rig on Wednesday, GM.
We need to book that.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Has it been a fortnight or has it been a week? I've
I
lost
think
track.
it's been a week.
Yeah,
I should book it in now.
yeah. Make sure we get a seat.
Getting very confident at Eau Rouge.
In the wet.
Yeah.
What gear are you in?
Come down the hill in 5th, bash it back to 4th, and then smack it into 3rd to get a bit of turn so you don't shoot off under the curb.
Yeah,
Yeah, basically the same here. Also fast through there.
It depends if I want to play around with under and over the limit.
Yeah, like that.
Yes, the delta is flying upwards. Like, keep giving it to her. I'm going to get a solid lap in here. It's just the same as last time. When you get to that just under 80 litres, the car becomes so much better.
Hmm. I feel like iRacing is a bit arbitrary there sometimes. Like it doesn't like gradually improve, just sort of flips over at certain points.
Yeah, that's this tyre model, I'm pretty sure.
But it's like, if you're driving like 10.1 liters, and then you go under 10, then you're suddenly like 3/10 up on the straight. That is kind of one thing I've noticed. Are you using first gear or just saying second?
First.
Practice is
Okay.
over. Head on in.
That's ballsy.
And first, yeah, I still use first in the slow speed corners.
I mean, I guess I could with traction control on 12. But yeah, how many laps did I do? Did, knock on wood.
246.4.
10. Did 17 laps in the wet without spinning it. The last 10 laps were all like mid 47s or lower, except for one hairy moment and the lap I waited for you. That's
Yeah.
not too bad.
I'm just looking at mine. When I changed to the 9 wing, increase in 2 seconds on average per lap.
Increase as in improvements, or
Yeah, yep. So it took 11 laps for me to get to a 47 with 4 wing, but came straight out on the first time lap and did a 2:48.5
yeah,
with the 9 wing. So, and it doesn't feel like too much of a dog. It's actually
yes,
I'm a little bit surprised, to be honest.
there's plenty of steering in my opinion. I could have taken more wing if they had to offer.
But yeah, just watching this last lap where I followed you, where the rear end let go a couple of times, like easily recoverable.
Yeah, it's also like when you. I noticed when I had my almost spins. If I had 4 wing, those would definitely be complete spins. It's just when it kicks out, I can't catch it back up.
Mm.
Alright, so that's good stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that.
Very good, very good. I'm gonna head off and do some work, or at least pretend to, so.
No worries, mate. Catch you
Yeah.
later on.
See you guys later.
Same,
Yep, same here. I'll be back. When? Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, maybe tomorrow. Or definitely tomorrow, but yeah, maybe tomorrow morning. I'll do something. Do something to warm up. Then we'll do the race later.